For my project, I chose to interview my mom, Lisa Wills. She's a high school biology teacher at Gilbert High School. Lisa was born in 1970 and is currently 45 years old. She grew up sharing a house with her single mother and other family members on Lee Street in the Five Points area. Her mother instilled in her at a young age the importance of education. Lisa attended A.C. Moore Elementary School, Han Middle School, and Dreher High School, which are all located in the greater Columbia area. Lisa remembers all three schools as being a fairly equal mixture of white students and black students, with most students belonging to the middle class. Every school Lisa attended was desegregated. Currently, the schools Lisa attended have considerably high minority rates. In the 2014 school year, Richland School District 1 was comprised of 73% African American students. Lisa remembers enjoying elementary school and being excited to go to school each morning. It was in elementary school that Lisa joined a club bowling league and spent her weekends practicing bowling. Lisa continued to love learning throughout middle school, which is when she first considered teaching as a career. She also continued to practice bowling and started participating in weekend competitions. Lisa took mainly CP and honors level classes in high school. At the time, Dreher did not offer many AP classes, but Lisa did take a dual-credit psychology course to give her college credit. High school solidified Lisa's choice to become a teacher. She believes that she did have many great teachers, but the bad teachers she had were her biggest motivation to become a teacher herself. She felt as though she could do a much better job and have a real impact on countless children. Although Dreher High School became desegregated in 1964, Lisa remembers students segregating themselves and only spending time with people of their own race. Currently, Dreher is comprised of 52% African American students. Lisa believes that ultimately her high school experience prepared her for college. She did note that she had wonderful guidance counselors that helped her get to college. They were devoted to finding her many scholarship opportunities and help her with her applications. In high school, Lisa was spending almost every weekend at bowling competitions. While in high school, Lisa had a job at a local insurance company. She ended up graduating in 1988 in the top 20% of her class, which consisted of 256 people. Lisa remembers Dreher High School as being a good school to go to. Dreher seems to continue to be a good school as it just received an A on the federal report card. In 2015, Dreher was ranked the 7th best South Carolina high school according to U.S. News and World Report. Lisa was offered scholarships to both USC Columbia and Clemson. However, she chose USC in the end. During college, she continued to live at home with her family. Lisa was the first in her family to attend college and later became the first to graduate. She majored in biology with the goal of becoming a high school biology teacher. While in college, Lisa joined USC's club bowling team. She also held numerous jobs, such as a lab assistant, Riverbank Zoo sales clerk, and Belk sales associate. It was necessary for Lisa to work in order to pay for college and bowling travel expenses. During the 1980s, while Lisa was in middle and high school, Ronald Reagan pushed to reduce the United States Department of Education. This caused many families to seek alternative private schools or homeschooling. This was not an option for Lisa because her family couldn't afford private school and her mother worked during the day and couldn't homeschool her. In 1989, the World Wide Web was invented. Even though this was while Lisa was in college, she does not remember it having a huge impact on her college experience. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched an artificial satellite and the space race began. This led to a huge push for STEM in schools. The increased focus on science continued as Lisa started middle and high school. Lisa remembers her science teachers as being some of the best teachers she had, which is why she fell in love with science. I believe that this created a firm scientific background for Lisa, which helped her as she took more advanced science classes. Lisa obtained a BS in biology from the University of South Carolina. She also earned her Master's plus 30 MAT, specializing in biology. After becoming a teacher, Lisa went on to earn her National Board Certification, Gifted and Talented Certification, Virtual School Certification, and Level 2 Technology Certification. Lisa is a firm believer in the American dream and believes that if you work hard, you can become successful. She believes that she herself has achieved the American dream. She says that she has the means to provide for herself and her family, and that she not only has all of her basic needs, but many things that she wants as well. My grandma remembers my mom as being a very good student. She says that she was devoted and academically motivated to always do her best. My grandmother also believes that all of the schools Lisa attended were fairly good schools. My dad has known my mom since they were 9 years old. He says that my mom was always very devoted to her school, especially during grade school. Lisa has a strong passion for teaching and truly loves her job. She loves getting to teach her students science and watch them grow throughout high school. She feels like she not only makes a difference in the subject area that she teaches, but also within her students' personal lives by teaching them life skills and molding them into responsible citizens. Lisa feels as though she owes some of her success to her cooperating teacher, Miss Bishop. Miss Bishop taught at BC High School and helped ease Lisa into teaching. She let her try new ideas, experience failure, and she was always close by to lend a helping hand. She also feels that she owes some of her success to her husband, Tony. Lisa considers her family to be an impact on her taking school so seriously, but not necessarily her decision to go into teaching. However, I disagree. My mom and my grandmother both mentioned to me a saying that my grandmother always had from my mom, which was, "An education is the only thing in life that can't be taken away from you." I think this has had a great impact on my mom's life and may have even influenced her to go into a career in education. I believe that Lisa's family's lack of higher education was motivation for her to pursue a college degree. Not only did her family push her to go far academically, but I believe that she pushed herself as well because she knew she wanted more than what her grandma and mom had. Being a first generation college graduate is something Lisa is very proud of, and in my opinion is a huge reason why she is so passionate about education today. Articles that are related to Lisa's educational journey are Gorski's article, "The Myth of the Culture of Poverty," Ralph Tyler's article, "Curriculum Development Since 1900," and LaRoe's article about concerted cultivation versus natural growth.